Yeah, we're riding the rails in the beautiful Thompson, Okanagan.
Travel guys are in Kamloops and Sun Peaks next.
Choo-choo! See what I did there?
That was very impressive. Hi, I'm Jim Gordon.
And I'm Darren Parkman.
And we are the Travel Guys.
Well, my friend, here we are back in the beautiful Thompson, Okanagan region in BC Southern Interior. Behind us is the gorgeous city of Kamloops.
Coming up, we'll pay a visit to some wolves, a grizzly bear, and a tarantula named Gwen at the BC Wildlife Park.
Gwen, very nice.
Yeah.
We will do a little fossil hunting and meet a 50-million-year-old fish. Wow. It's true.
And we'll visit nearby Sun Peaks Resort and check out their annual Summer Wine Festival.
All that and a lot more coming up, so stick around. Well, I've got to say I'm a little surprised. Who would have thought that just around 10 minutes from downtown Kamloops, there is an abundance of rare and wild animals.
That's right, pal. You'll find them all here at the BC Wildlife Park. And what's great is today you are finally going to get a chance to realize your dream of becoming a real theater actor.
Well, you know what? I've always had the talent, so
no doubt, no doubt.
I'm excited.
This is going to be a big thing for you.
This really doesn't seem like acting. Is this how Laurence Olivier started?
Well, kind of.
Yeah.
But what you're doing here is you're going to play the part of a cactus. And what we're going to do is we're going to have, the staff here is going to have a Harris hawk fly out and land on your head.
What's going to land on my what?
Listen, it's all part of the fun here. You're going to enjoy this big moment for you. The audience is going to be ready for this. Your big acting moment. You ready?
I guess so.
Okay. Here we go. Okay, now see, it's on the stump, and it's about to come toward you, the cactus. There we go. It's now on your head.
Is there a hawk on my head right now?
Yes, there is.
Is there a hawk on my head? I feel something up there.
Wow.
Oh.
Very, very brave bird.
That's one heavy hawk.
It's a Harris hawk.
You know that hawk that was on my head?
Uh-huh.
It was heavy. That was a heavy head hawk.
I was going to say that you really did a great job as a cactus, too. It's, Olivier's got nothing on you.
I think I pulled off the role. Well, another unique feature here at the BC Wildlife Park is you can actually feed the gray wolves. Now, we've got some food here. We've got the gloves on. What do we got down there?
Well, we've got some, well, you really don't want to know what we got down there. It's just they really like it, and that's all that matters, and that's why we got the gloves on. So
we're going to head inside their enclosure, hide some food, and then see if they can find it.
Yeah.
You know, as a kid, I used to hide Easter eggs at Easter. Now we're hiding disgusting meat for wolves. It's kind of like Wolf's Easter, isn't it?
Well, it really is another thing off my bucket list. I'm actually in the wolf cage hiding very cold chili meat.
This wouldn't be bad on a grill, actually.
Yes, I'm sure that's the way
Medium
they want
rare?
it. Yes.
Yeah.
We're going to hide it now, right now. Come on.
I'm going to hide it under this rock. The wolf will never find it. Look at that. It's hidden under the rock. The wolf will never find it.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to put some of this meat in the fence because the people who paid a lot of money to be here want to see the wolves up close.
Where do we put this? Right here? Hide a bunch over there.
Yeah, well, I'm just going to leave one here. So.
I'm going to try something a little different. I'm going to try feeding the people. What do you think? Anybody hungry? Anyone want some beef? I'll come around again. It's medium rare. One of the star attractions here at the park is Shardik, the grizzly bear, who happens to be one of the oldest grizzlies in captivity.
He's been living here rent-free for about 27 years and doesn't really move a lot, does he? He just kind of moves and stops and sleeps.
Well, he's 37 years old, which is the equivalent of 90 years old of human life, so he's an old guy.
His days remind us of our college days, actually. Very little movements, a lot of sleeping. Well, a lot of the animals you'll see here at the park you can find in BC, but Darren's holding one right now that is not part of BC. Darren?
This little fellow's definitely not native to BC. He's from Australia. This is a bearded dragon lizard, and boy, he's one handsome creature. Look at that face.
It's a long way from home, eh?
He's melting my heart. Look how cute he is, and very, very calm too.
And we're with Dave here, who works at the park. And can you tell us how this came to be in your park?
Yeah, Hubert, our bearded dragon, is one of our rescue animals. And what's happened with Hubert is he was found, unfortunately, walking down the street in North Kamloops. And now he's part of our educational program.
That's not as rare as you think. I've seen a few bearded dragons after the bar closes, walking down the streets of Kamloops.
Yeah, but they're not actually real. That's the problem.
Yeah, those are like pink elephants.
Now, does he ever shave his beard, or does he just let it grow naturally?
The reason he's called a
He's a hippie.
bearded dragon is if he gets really upset, which he isn't now, underneath here, his little chin will turn a very, very dark black.
And he does have some stubble there, I see.
He does.
Stubble,
He's,
yeah.
You know, it's 5 o'clock shadow.
Yeah, I was going to say, it's not a work day, is it? Actually,
No, it's not. He's having a good day.
That's excellent. Thanks, Dave.
Thanks very much. He's a very cute little guy.
Geez, I've had a great time here at the park today, buddy. I think I might get myself a t-shirt as a reminder of what fun I've had here today. What about you?
That's a good souvenir, but I seem to have picked up a giant tarantula on my arm here, so also a good souvenir, don't you think?
I don't think they're going to let you take that home with you.
Okay, no sudden hand or eye movements. No sudden hand or eye movements.
Is there a security officer around? How did you get that?
Well, this is actually Gwen, which is one of the park attractions here. And Gwen is from Brazil, and you know what? I thought I'd be terrified of having a giant tarantula on my arm, but I'm actually not.
And?
I'm not.
Really?
I'm not. I might need a drink after this, but
I thought you were drinking beforehand, actually.
Gwen's pretty big. Gwen's taking a little walk right now. Gwen's having a walk. Gwen's enjoying a little walk.
Is this like the non-smoker thing?
Yeah, come on, Jim. Come on, embrace it. Well, we're not prison inmates, but we are going to be breaking some rocks in the hot sun today.
That's right, pal. We're about 45 minutes from Kamloops at a very popular tourist attraction called the Maccabee Fossil Bed.
It's amazing. You can find 50-million-year-old fossils here. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. You got anything there?
Nothing yet. Let's head up the mountain.
Find anything yet?
Not yet, but I guess the idea is to actually split the rocks open, and inside you'll see like a skeleton or the remnants of a tree branch. It's actually pretty neat.
Yeah. This is so cool. I just found what I'm told is an extinct Chinese tree known as a Ginkgo dissecta.
Check that out. Look at that.
That is remarkable.
It's an absolutely clear form of a little fissure. You can see a skeleton. This is 50 million years old. That is incredible.
That's very cool.
That would make a great souvenir for anybody, wouldn't it? Look at that thing. It's clearly defined as a fish.
Yeah.
Well, it's a gorgeous summer night here in Kamloops, a perfect night for a ride on the historic Spirit of Kamloops train.
That's right, buddy. Now, it started up again in 2002. Do you know the train we're on right now is nearly 100 years old?
That is impressive and very historic.
Thank you.
I just really hope we don't get robbed by some train robbers later who are also members of the Actors Union. That would be very, very traumatizing.
This would be ominous foreshadowing.
Look at that.
We seem to be safe now. I gotta ask you, how did you know that there was gonna be a robbery?
You mean earlier when I predicted it?
Yeah.
Well, I read the script, so.
Oh.
Yeah.
Get our hands down now?
No, leave them up.
Leave them up, right, okay.
Call yourself an actor?
It's my big chance for an Emmy. So, buddy, we've been in Kamloops a couple days. Your thoughts?
Well, it's nice to know you value my opinion.
I always do, you know that.
I gotta say, Kamloops has changed unbelievably since I was here maybe 20 years ago, camping with my parents. It's like being in downtown Vancouver. It's huge now. It's really been built up. What do you think?
I don't know this area as well as you do, but I'll tell you, if you're into outdoor sports, be it skiing or water skiing or camping, hiking, it's just this area is fantastic and the weather is gorgeous.
I love the desert-like heat.
Yeah, very nice. Well, now it's time for a little thing we like to call Jim and Darren Meet the People.
Or as it's also known, approaching total strangers that would normally ignore us. Let's go.
What is the best thing that you like about this Kamloops Sun Peaks Chase area?
Well, it's a fairly low-key kind of place, good community feeling to it, good schools, that kind of stuff.
Now, what's the coolest thing about the Thompson Okanagan?
I have to say definitely the summers.
Eli, tell our viewers across Canada, what is the best thing about Kamloops and Sun Peaks, all part of the Thompson region?
Oh, well, I'll love to tell you that. I just came from Quebec, and since I've been here, I've loved the geography of British Columbia, especially Kamloops.
It's like a desert, isn't it?
It is, yes.
It's a pretty relaxed area here, isn't it?
Yeah, it's pretty casual, I think. I spent a lot of time in Vancouver, and that's fine, but
Yeah.
I like the area around here. It's good, a good community feeling.
Plenty of good-looking girls here, honestly.
The chicks are hot?
Yeah.
Yeah?
And like I've been around to like quite a few different places, and I honestly,
Come here, relax, and there's always stuff to do. And it's a perfect region. Beautiful lakes, amazing lakes actually.
Now, I notice your shirt says your style is extinct. I don't have the nose ring. Are you referring to me when you say that?
I would never say that about you.
No? Is this stylish?
Are you too relaxed enough to lend me $20?
Not that relaxed, sorry.
That's good. Honest answer, you see? Honesty in this town. Robert.
You know what? The shoes, not so much. Everything else,
Everything
I
else?
give it
Okay.
a pass.
Thank you. I'm young and hip. All right. Lila, what's the best thing in your opinion about the Thompson Okanagan?
Thompson Okanagan?
Yeah.
Usually it's the weather.
Yeah? Everybody says that.
It's an incredible place. I'd rather live here than anywhere else. That's why I went back to Quebec home this summer and came back right back here.
I gotta tell you know what? That was such a great answer. I'm not gonna ask you for $20.
Hey, what else do you like?
What else
is
do I
cool?
like?
Yeah.
Well, there's beautiful trails to hike around in the Peterson Creek Park area. There's the river, millions of lakes.
You ever heard of the Travel Guys show?
Yes.
Are you a fan?
Sure, yes.
All right, thank you. That was unrehearsed. Cheers to Kamloops.
Kamloops.
Well, no matter where we are in the world, we never, ever turn down an opportunity to catch some nightlife, and we're doing that tonight. We're catching the nightlife.
We are, sir,
Yes.
in our suit jackets, I might add. We're at one of the coolest, hippest places in downtown Kamloops. We're at the wonderful Noble Pig.
What's cool about this place is they actually have their own brewery attached to the bar,
That's right.
so there's never any shortage of beer. I like that. We're
No.
enjoying some lager right now. It's
Yeah.
very tasty.
Yeah, what's with the moving around there? What's that all about?
Still nothing much. I'm just catching the vibe, the Kamloops vibe.
Kamloops vibe, really.
Hey everybody, to the Kamloops vibe. Cheers.
All right,
Cheers.
cheers. What's going on here? What is this?
Well, I'm glad you asked, my friend. This is actually a to-go jug. It's the only bar I've ever been in the world that offers a giant to-go jug of beer. And because one of us has picked up on the Kamloops vibe,
Kamloops vibe again.
yeah, I'm gonna drink it like it's corn whiskey.
Okay, let me see it.
You
here.
ready?
Yeah, yeah.
Quick question for you.
Yep.
Do these very attractive girls whose table we're sitting at even know we're here?
No, listen, there's no such thing as a vibe.
Oh,
right? You're
there's
just
a
using-
vibe.
no, okay.
Oh, there is a
There's
vibe. They really haven't acknowledged our presence, have
No,
they?
no.
Maybe if we cheers them, they would. What do you think?
Good work, yeah.
Okay, I'll try. Hi, girls. Cheers. Cheers.
Hi, hi. Cheers. By the way, you know you'll have to have your stomach pumped later, right?
I know. It was worth it, though.
Well, as long as you're happy.
Good doggies. Look at all these beers here. Look at these taps, huh?
All right, Tiger, just keep your hands up.
like Christmas over here.
It sure is. More travel guys coming up from Kamloops and Sun Peaks right after this,
Why aren't we behind the bar, by the way?
because we know the owner.
Well, we're now just about a half hour away from Kamloops, very high up at the top of majestic Todd Mountain.
That's right, pal. Now, just below us, the wonderful resort town of Sun Peaks. We're going to spend the next couple days here, do a lot of things, and I know you're going to be happy to hear this. One of those things is the annual Summer Wine and Culture Fest.
Me like you want.
I thought you'd like that. Well, Parkman and I are here with Christopher Nicholson. He's the president of Sun Peaks Tourism and the man responsible for us being up here. He may grow to regret that later, but anyway, thank you for the invite.
Great to have you up here. Welcome
Thanks,
to Sun
Chris.
Peaks.
Cheers.
Now, Chris, I was up here maybe 20 years ago. Things looked a lot different back then. Tell us about how it's grown, the Sun Peaks area, in the last decade or two.
Well, we're certainly very proud of Sun Peaks, and I think without doubt it's one of the models of certainly the ski industry and resort industry for development.
A lot more hotels than there were 20 years ago.
Well, certainly overnight capacity is close to 7,000 people, but that's
Wow.
not to take away from the intimacy. There's still an opportunity for people to feel intimate at the resort.
And we should say your summer season is actually starting to do as well as your winter season.
That's correct. Summer is about half the winter. So it's growing, and for any ski resort turn into summer, that's a huge success. The alpine flowers in the summer are absolutely spectacular, and that's augmented by all the downhill mountain biking, the golf course, all these other kinds of activities. It's a marvelous environment.
Well, most people know Sun Peaks for the skiing, of course. You can see the mountains in the background, but it also has a championship golf course.
And you know, in the past, I've been a very bad golfer. I'm going to say that. I'm going to admit it.
Yeah.
But now I'm a lot better. I am on fire out here on the links. It's almost like a rock and roll music dance party when I get out here.
What does that mean?
A rock and roll music dance party. That's how good I am on
It's just a lot of words. I don't even know what the comparison is. I don't know what that means. But you want to hit a golf ball? You want to try?
I do. I want to try
like a rock and roll dance party. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
Well, I think I'm having a decent round. I'm having a little trouble with my putting, my short game, my long game. Other than that, I think I'm doing okay.
Your attitude is fantastic.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Now what hole are we on here?
We're on the signature hole here at the Sun Peaks Golf Course, and this is the highest tee box elevation-wise in the entire province.
Yeah, beautiful view.
Yeah.
Gorgeous view.
Get up there and hit it.
All right. See? Rock and roll music dance party.
That was a great shot.
Thank you.
So rock and roll music dance party is the way you're supposed to act, okay?
Rock and roll music dance party.
Okay, I'm gonna
Think
try
of
it
that.
now. Okay.
Movement,
energy.
sound, energy.
You're not supposed to have all that when you hit the ball, but you hit it like you could put a string on that.
Well, you do it
ladies
your
and
way.
gentlemen, first time in the history of this show, Darren Parkman, straight as an arrow.
I saw some rock. I didn't see a lot of roll.
I moved a lot too, though.
And where was the music dance party?
I don't know.
Where was it?
All right, explain it to me in the card again, will you?
Okay.
Excuse me.
Nice view. Yes.
It's a nicer view from back here. You're actually in my line right now.
Am I blocking your shot here?
Yeah, I can't even see the hole.
I'm sorry.
No, that's all right.
Let me move over a little bit. Is that,
No,
is
you're
that better?
still.
Still?
Either side would be.
All right, how's that? Is that better?
Now still.
Still?
Fine, just go sit in the cart.
All right. Well, no one's ever branded us the outdoorsy type, and I'm starting to believe there's darn good reason for that.
Well, we're going to change that right now. We're going to do a little canoeing on Lake McGildry.
Would a motorized boat not make more sense?
It really would for us, yes,
Yeah.
but we're going to actually do manual labor and canoe.
I'm going to try.
Yeah.
You know any canoe songs?
Not off the top of my head.
No? Def Leppard did some canoe songs, didn't they?
They're very popular with that category.
Well, we've been out here, what, 10 minutes? My arms are already tired, very exhausted. This is probably the biggest canoe I've ever been in, though. A 30-foot long canoe modeled after the old style.
This is what the explorers used. They were mapping out our country. It's beautiful out here, though, isn't it?
By the way, we're going to have a chance to portage.
No, that's not part of the deal.
You don't know what that means, do you?
I do.
You don't know, he doesn't know what portage means.
I'm not lifting the canoe.
He doesn't know what portage means.
So, buddy, we've been up here in Sun Peaks for a few days. What are your thoughts?
Got to say, I'm amazed how much it's grown. I was up here maybe 15 years ago. Not half these hotels were here then. Yeah. It's become a world class. It's like the new Whistler, in a way. What do you think?
I love it, and it's great to see that they've become so popular that the summer season is starting to do as well as obviously their winter ski season. Cheers!
We've been doing that a lot lately.
We have. The reason we have been doing that a lot lately is that Parkman and I are at the annual Wine and Cultural Festival here at the Sun Peaks Resort, and we're having a great time in the ballroom at the Grand Delta Resort Sun Peaks.
And for once, our sport jackets are not out of place, because this is a classy affair. Even an opera singer behind us, you gotta like that. And I can sum up my favorite thing about this event in 2 words.
What is that?
Free samples.
That's right. We're trying some great, great Okanagan wine.
And it's free.
Free, yes.
Free.
Cheers.
I'm not quite sure which grapefruit one, but there's some pink and white in there.
All right.
So it's a real citrus.
Actually, you can pour a little more there. That's okay.
Okay.
He's really eager.
I'm thirsty. I'm thirsty.
There are other wines to taste.
Envy is green. What color is jealousy? Red.
Hey, great wine festival, my friends.
Yes,
Cheers.
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 It's great wine. Do you know who she is?
No, I thought you knew who she was.
No.
No?
Yeah.
Well, no one's called security yet.
It's a great wine fest. Strangers.
To strangers.
To strangers. Wow, buddy, I gotta tell you, that is a spectacular view of the Sun Peaks ski hills, isn't it?
I don't know, I don't see so good anymore. Let me get my my specs out, my cheaters out here. That is beautiful. Wow.
Ah, I see somebody's taking a little trip to the cheap comedy prop departments.
That hurt, actually.
Very nice.
Thank you. Well, we've had a great time here in the Thompson Okanagan, and we're back here at the Noble Pig for one more beer, or in my case, 4 more beers. Count them. There's 4 out there.
Nice job. You're going to be here a while. Before we leave, let's check out Jim and Darren's top 5 coolest things about our trip to Kamloops and Sun Peaks.
Number 5.
Thank you. Enjoying a great wine fest here at the Sun Peaks Resorts.
2 words. Free samples.
Yes,
Gotta like
cheers.
those. Free.
Number 4.
Canoeing as the mighty explorers did centuries ago.
Why do you always do that voice?
Because it's very dramatic. Number 3.
Hiding beef for the gray wolves here at the BC Wildlife Park.
It's like a wolf's Easter.
It really is, that's right.
Hiding eggs, yeah.
Number 2.
You ever hear the joke about a guy who walks into a bar dressed as a cactus with a hawk on his head?
I have now, yes.
Is he still on my head?
No, he's long gone with the food.
That's good.
And the number 1 coolest thing about our trip to Kamloops and Sun Peaks.
It's got to be finding a 50-million-year-old fish right here on the Maccabee fossil beds.
That is so cool.
Look at that guy,
Yeah.
50 million years old.
We'll see you next time on The Travel Guys.
While in Sun Peaks, the Travel Guys stayed at Sun Peaks Lodge. Sun Peaks Lodge is located in the heart of Sun Peaks Village. While in Kamloops, the Travel Guys stayed at the South Thompson Inn and Conference Center. The beautiful riverfront property is located only minutes from downtown Kamloops.